Husband got violent with his friend after she said horrible things about me, and as someone who suffered abuse, I don't know how to feel about it. To put some context, my 23F husband, 38M, and I have an unusual marriage. I married him almost 5 years ago to escape my abusive father. My husband is a family lawyer and he did everything to help me. Before marrying me, he helped me to escape from home and to have a safe place to stay, and he even helped me to start going to college. But all that was useless because my dad has many powerful friends in my home country that when he found me and beat me up again, the police did nothing. So I married my husband to be able to leave the country as soon as possible. He and his parents help people like me to leave their abusive families, and everyone knows it, so when he decided to help me, it was no surprise to anyone. Well, for years we were just friends, and even though for everyone we were married, he dated a few women from time to time because that was our agreement, that each of us could have as much fun as we wanted. And during the second year of our marriage, he started casually dating his childhood best friend, 30SF, and she knew about our situation, so everything was fine. A few months later they broke up and remained good friends. The point is that last year we started to have a normal relationship, like a normal marriage, and since then her presence annoys me. Since our baby was born, she's almost 3.5 months, she decided that she wanted to help me while I'm home for maternity leave, and with that excuse she spent a lot of time in our house. And at first I had no problem with that because, well, with a newborn, any help is welcome. But after a few days she started to piss me off, because she acted like she was his wife. She was all the time telling me how to cook because she knows my husband doesn't like that, or telling me what I should do with my baby because she learned some things from all the nieces and nephews she has, and I hated that, but I didn't say anything, until she crossed the line. She came early in the morning to help me clean the house, and one day she found a used condom in the bathroom trash can and asked if my husband and I were having sex. I ignored her and she didn't ask again. But the next day she pretended to clean the bathroom again and she found another used condom from that morning, and she tried to make me feel bad for having sex so soon after giving birth. At that time it was 9 weeks after giving birth, so everything was fine and approved by my doctor, and she told me that it was best to wait 8 months. And I had enough, so I told my husband that I didn't want her around, and that I wanted him to tell her not to come to our house anymore, and he did, and she was furious. She started spreading rumors that I'm isolating my husband from his friends and that I'm a very jealous person, which is not true. She even told a friend that they have in common that I was being a horrible mother because I don't care about my health but about sex. That every morning she found 1 or more used condoms in the bathroom trash can that meant that I was being sexually active just weeks after giving birth, which could be very dangerous for me. But that wasn't what hurt me. What hurt me was that she said that one of those days when she came to my house she saw some hickeys on my neck. And she told that friend, and who knows who else, that apparently I was into rough sex because it reminded me of my father's beatings. And that's not true. It is true that one of those days I had hickeys, but we never had rough sex, and I'm not into it for obvious reasons. And that friend told my husband what she was saying because we have a very good relationship with him, and he thought it was necessary for us to know that. And my husband confronted her and she admitted everything and told him that she was doing it for him because she is worried about him, because since he's been with me he has changed a lot. She says that he spends a lot of time with me at home and that he doesn't go out with his friends as much as he used to in the past. That she knows all the power I have over him and that she is worried that I will use it to manipulate him and isolate him from everyone, which doesn't even make sense because I love his family and his friends and we have a really good relationship with all of them. When she said that he told her to shut up, but she didn't. She told me something like I ruined their lifelong friendship and she wished my father had killed me the last time he beat me up. And it makes me really nervous to talk about my father, so I started crying and she just said I was trying to play the victim, and that's when my husband shook her by the shoulders and yelled at her to shut up and get out of our house. And I never heard him raise his voice or act like that. He is always sweet and even when we fight he is always calm. And seeing this side of him shocked me because I'm not used to that, and it scares me. When she left he apologized for acting like that, and told me that I don't have to be afraid of him because he would never hurt me, and I know that, but I was still scared and I didn't want him to touch me, and I hate that because I know he's not my father and that he would never hurt me. I've been in therapy for so long and I feel like I can't never be normal again. How many years will this feeling last? I don't want to be a skittish fool for the rest of my life. The next day he talked to me again about what happened and I told him everything I felt, and he told me that the best thing is to talk to the therapist, but I'm so tired. I just want to be normal again and forget about the past. Is that even possible? Did you like this Reddit before bed story? Subscribe for more vids like this.